Hello, everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. This is Crane WWR with our commentators Blanc and Spytron. We are going to be dealing with Synii versus Blank. This is the Nayru's Grand Finals. Blank is up 1-0 on Synii, and this race will get started shortly.
Everyone.
Hello. It would help if I started the streams on the commentator page.
Don't worry about everything that happened. It was just us watching Crane do his magic, and Crane has a lot of magic to give.
Always.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this race. I was very excited for all of the grand finals. I may or may not have gone monkey mode and signed up for all of them.
This one is which one is this actually?
This is Nayru's grands for Blank and Synii, and I'm looking.
Okay, so it's the middle group, I think.
No, it's the third one.
The third one? Okay.
Yeah.
We're going in a few seconds.
Not me having grabbed the hints earlier and forgetting where they start, so this is going to be new to me. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember now.
Opting to get Islet.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn, even I don't go for that. And he got it first try. Let's go.
Okay, now I have ignored that trick, but now I need to learn it just for Islet starts. That was actually like really big brain.
Just for that one specific occurrence.
We know where a key is in Tower of the Gods. I'm curious to see if they're probably gonna want to skip that. Is like you always want to do floor 1.
Well, it's on floor 2, right? Anyway.
Yeah, so if you do floor 1, then you can skip out on the first Armos chest, unless it's in Hop Across, I guess.
Fair.
Okay, so this is like the first difference, is that Synii is waiting for the gunboat, whereas Blank did the 5-hit jump over thing that honestly, Blank would be ahead of me at this point. It would be kind of insane.
Yeah, but then you'd get ahead pretty quickly with your swim Thorn.
About it. Tower of the Gods to Ganon. I had a conversation with you guys a minute ago. The Ganon hints can be like swords, bows, and hookshot, right? I feel like shards are high roll hints, right?
I'm pretty sure it's still Ganon. I don't think there's a high roll. That high roll thing. I've never seen it if there is.
Can you void on the left side? Oh, yeah, I figured. Ooh, is that a soft reset? Ooh, that looks like, yeah, they're gonna have to rename their file. A. The poor man's file name. A.
It's okay, they didn't actually soft reset too much.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh, they're not going for a mother and child first.
During our spoiler log tournament, everyone opted to do the dry storage for the secondary one, just because it's like a little bit easier. And now that we have hints and stuff, it is so much easier to just get double storage because we have so many text boxes, and it's nice to see people doing double storage again. I know. I was also one who did the dry storage, but it's cool to see some new strats get used by runners.
It's always cool to see new models being used as well.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't been keeping up too much with the races, but I haven't seen this model be used, so that's really cool. Yeah, unfortunately, like for anyone watching and who isn't entirely familiar with the strat, the easiest way to clip out of here is to once you've actually clipped, is like swim away just a little bit until your screen kind of flips to tell you that you've made it outside of the island, because you can pop up in the water in the center. All right, I completely missed Tot, and that is on me, but it seems it was Cabana Deed, right? Tot has Deed, yeah.
First try storage, let's go.
Got this. This looks a little bit better. It seems they're not entirely... They're either not confident or they haven't learned how to hold their angle yet, but you can still get a really good swim out of it regardless. Especially if it's just a one quadrant swim.
That looks good.
Maggie, what do we have? Mirror shield. Okay.
Speed.
Forbidden Woods is nice to have. Tower of the Gods is always just like... It's not awful, but then you see it and you're like, oh, okay, well, this run's going to be 10 minutes longer than all the other ones.
You have Synii going to Northern Ferry.
This, okay. Race Adrenaline. Don't even get me started on, like, okay, so I know it's not just me, but everyone has this thing with racing, where suddenly it just becomes like 2 times harder to keep that mental, if not more. You scrutinize your every move. Every time you roll, you're like, oh no, I'm slow.
Yeah.
Western with a sword. So, I don't think Master Sword helps too much at the start, but it will just speed up some combats here and there.
It's, well, we also need it anyway, so...
Yeah. Oh, is the...
And what did we store?
something, where's Synii right now?
It is Northern Ferry.
Northern, gotcha.
Oof, mother and child being a single statue.
Oh, his mother and child. Yeah, there's the salvage core at Western can be a big help because it removes a little bit of weight from Poprin, and you always want to try and put it off a little bit. Going to Poprin more than once can be in some cases it can be a race decider. I've had it happen, I've seen it happen. Poprin starts out as like everyone's favorite island, and then it ends up as everyone's like least favorite. It is so fun to do though.
Okay, Synii going for the storage. The super swim, I mean. So if you're photosensitive, don't look that way.
So Synii also didn't swim out of the island, but does know how to hold their angle, so it should be like a little bit easier and quicker to get, as long as they don't clip back in. Okay, now they're fine.
That's good. It's actually pretty easy. You just aim for cycles and your angle's good. Yeah, it was pretty clean.
Man, why doesn't anybody swim to Thorn?
You're like the only one that does it like consistently.
Be a second before we see another new check. Not sure where Synnie's gonna go. It's probably gonna be somewhere new.
I'd assume Cliff Flat, but maybe not.
Yeah, Cliff Plat would be a pretty decent one. The thing is, you like to wait for Grappling Hook before going Cliff Plat and Miniblins.
They don't need to go to modern to BPR. So.
Oh right, yeah. I'm like actively marking off my own personal tracker, and I just have no idea. Not me being the one who actually got the hints in the first place and not having them marked down.
Going
I'm
to
almost.
Outset instead.
I'm
Getting
almost caught up,
Beetle.
guys, I swear.
Beetle as a shard.
Yeah, Cliff Flat is really good because of BPR. What's the usual idea here? I wouldn't know because I usually don't have thorns to do. But in this case, do you guys do all of Cliff Plat and then just sail 2 quadrants to Thorned, or do you?
Yeah,
like...
I think that's what I usually do. If I haven't done Torn yet.
I guess maybe if like Cliff Plat highest is dead, then maybe you try and put it off for bomb. I don't know. Korok double storage is good. It can be a little bit difficult for some runners. But yeah, that would be like the best decision to do. Would take some practice. But if you don't have to go highest at all, would you put in the time? I guess it would be personal decision, but then if the cave is dead, then I would just put it off. There's first bow.
Nice.
Under Link's house.
Yeah, Blank looks like he's going to threaten.
God, oh, I just see.
Man, you want to know something? I hope I don't raise Blank at some point, because that's just gonna be so confusing for like commentators and stuff.
Yeah. So on one hand we have Blonde, on the other hand we have Blank. Have fun, guys.
But like, apart from you, everyone calls me Blank. Apart from you and like Mongol.
French people know what's up.
Yeah. We got a sword on Crescent, and then Blank thought was going to pop it, but looks like not going to Cliff Plat.
A Mesa here. Spiky. Mesa always gives us good stuff, right? Yeah, always.
Well, I mean, is Hamburg good stuff? I mean, it's required for Western, but is it required for...
This kind of solves a lot of the issue that I was like bringing up with going through Cliff Plat just for the chest storage. So here, if the highest isle ended up not being anything, you don't have to go through it. You can just like check the cave and then leave and sail up.
Yeah. Wonder if Synii will help for that. Looks like it. Wait, where are they going? Other way.
They got bamboozled by the compass is all. Sometimes, like, listen, it's reading a compass can be hard sometimes. Even if you like know how to do it, it every now and then those race jitters get to you, and you just think, you know what, right is right and left is left, and then you get fooled.
It is wood, so
Okay.
top is useless.
Another little bit of an easier thing you can do here is while you're sailing to Cliffplat, as soon as the trees on the island spawn in, you can use your telescope to look at the chest from far away, and it has like a perfect angle for you to see the whole thing.
Oof, missing the getting a PP jump.
Just remember where every island is in relation to every other island. See, that's what I'm saying. Just have
Yeah.
an entire mental map of the game in your head.
That's what I do. I legit never look at my compass. Isn't there an option to reverse the compass on the randomizer?
There is. It makes it just like
Invert.
tell you which way. It just tells you which way you're directly facing, rather than telling you which way's north. Any boomers with a C chart on their desk?
What we get in?
I think that was bombs.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying it too much attention because I'm used to the chest storage, but yeah, they just picked it up and they're doing what I had assumed. They're actually, this is nice. They can actually stop at Bomb Island on the way, so they don't have to do 2-quadrant sail. That's really good for Synii.
Yeah.
Blank's probably looking at that mailbox thinking, wait, what? Why do I have mail? Alright, Thorned.
Here is bomb mail.
Yeah, Synii didn't get storage because they have the hammer, and the highest isle was dead. So they were able to just leave through the bottom.
Another Tingle statue on bomb mail.
And
Boomerang.
Boomerang is very good. You don't need it, but it speeds things up a lot.
Yeah. I think the optimal strat for Caladem also is with Fire and Ice, right?
It's just very inconsistent. There are different opinions on whether or not you should go for it. I would say you choose if you want to go for it, but if you fail the strat, then it can lose you a lot of time, but it can also gain you a lot of time. So, do whatever you feel is best.
Yeah.
I usually opt to just do 2 boomerang throws and kill it.
No, the real strat is doing 1 boomerang throw.
Oh, you're right.
You should learn that, Spy.
Booting up Wind Waker HD and killing Callie with grappling hook.
You can kill Callie with grappling hook in HD.
Yeah, because you have you get first person walking, so you can like move around, so you don't have to you don't have to re-aim every time, and you don't have to reposition. You can just keep throwing it over and over again.
I see.
It makes it like just possible, but you cannot kill Callie with bombs in HD, so that's your trade-off.
Soup. Oh, and there's the last sword.
Swords, okay. Popprint is looking pretty good now. I believe they also have Southern Ferry, and I don't think anybody grabbed Salvage yet. I might have missed it.
When the commentators miss stuff.
Hey, listen, I only don't have an excuse for that. I never learned how to pay attention. Okay,
Yo, Slug Central rating with a party of 11.
welcome on in, everyone. We're watching some grand finals, seeing who is the best among the Nayru's group. Now, that being said, everyone's worked very hard. Regardless of who wins, they have both come a long way. That's what I always like to think about these races. It's less about who wins in the end, and it's more about how much you've improved by the time the tournament ends.
Yeah, especially there's been a lot of growth in the Miniblins tournament.
An insane amount. Like a few of them have said that their first races were like these Miniblins qualifiers and stuff. And to see how far they go by the end of the tournament is very fun to just like experience. I also like the having new runners come in, because these strats that we spent months trying to like workshop and figure out and like kind of come up for metas with, they get to come in and learn it like so much faster than we ever did, and it's a lot of fun just seeing that community growth where people are just able to do this stuff.
Yeah. Man, I want the one thing I want us to find out how to do is so bad is how to skip the Smoky and Wind Temple.
Fun.
This to go to basement.
I don't think there's going to be a way to skip locked doors, unfortunately, because the doors
Yeah.
opening are like directly related to loading the next room.
It's sad that the trick we do in Forbidden Woods doesn't work there.
Yeah. So I think on Synnie's side, that's Southern Fairy.
Delivery bag.
Yeah. Oh, it's on both sides.
They're both as sudden. Yep.
Yeah.
That looks like Grandma. No, Bomb Mail.
Okay, I think I have marked. I keep a personal tracker just so that I can kind of analyze a little bit better. Pretty sure neither of them have done salvage yet, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Even though they've had a quite different route, they're pretty tied up right now.
We have Synii going for Cyclos, which for some reason I'm excited to see. Like my personal brain wants me to just like see what Cyclos is the seed. I have a good feeling about it. And if Cyclos ends up being dead, everyone forget that I said that.
And Grandma Mail was the big dead.
Grandma just feeding us, but that's enough. You shouldn't you shouldn't expect your old grandmothers to go above and beyond. If they give you a hot meal, just be happy. Please forget if I'm wrong. That's like literally one of my mottos. Okay.
Oh, cool ship shard.
Cyclist needs to get shit. Okay. I will not even pretend to think I know what night cycle they're on right now.
Think Blank is gonna be on the third one, and I think Synii is still second day. Going to Popprint.
Grandma the best, because one time she gave me food and bombs. Oh my god, Grandma the terrorist. Oh no.
Now, the best is when Grandma gives you soup and cheese. the best meal you can have.
Diamond Step early doesn't look like a good idea here. It would only serve to do just Diamond Step. So you put that off. It would just be slow.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Synii could do Ghost Ship at the same time, but
Oh, if Ghost Ship is there, yeah, then like I could see it 100%. Then you just don't have to go back.
I don't think Blank's Ghost Ship is gonna be there. Wrong side, Synii.
Kid, I always looked at that like I don't know what to call it, that structure on Poprint. I always just in my own personal child headcanon, I thought it was like a turtle shell or something, some like magical Zelda turtle shell.
I mean, could be.
You were the ghost ship, where would you be? I like Spectacle because there's a canon game there and it's fun.
Another Tingle statue?
That is all of the Tingle statues, I think, unless I'm dumb.
No, it's only 4.
Nope, it's 5.
It's 5? Oh, yeah.
Yep. I missed Right Boulder, but I have a second chance here with Blank. Thank you, Blank.
Red Boulder was a Tingle statue.
Right Boulder was the Tingle statue?
Yeah, I think.
I thought it was chest.
Maybe?
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. I am big dumb. Ignore me. Probably dead.
Right Boulder's bracelets. I remember seeing those, and then just not committing that to memory. Listen, we're great commentators, guys. We're just you get your neurodivergent commentating today, all right?
That is dead. Or
Yeah, that's 100% dead right there. And then that one's dead as well. So they are done in Poprint. I guess all I'm not sure what they have. No, they have their tracker on stream, so I think that's just Crescent for them, and then ankle.
yeah. Well, Plank has already went to Crescent.
Opening chests is impossible. I remember when I was learning, and I would like miss my chests like half the time. I felt a lot better when I started watching VODs and I'd see people like Tanjo or even Gymnast missing their chests, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna resign this to being the hardest trick in the game. Opening chests.
Opening chest is the hardest trick in the game.
I'd rather
Mail
I'd
check
rather,
too.
yeah.
Especially not to mom. Not to mom when you want to get it right away. It's the hardest trick ever.
Oh yeah, Quasi's right. I came out of the womb super swimming. It's I already knew how to do this game. It was
We get Furor's Bro on freaking tingles.
oh. All right, so any leafless tot jeers?
Oh man, is that gonna be why it's a crane seed? It's gonna be leafless dodgy.
It's not too bad. There is, along with like a good peak and a hookshot strat in floating platforms room, the only time you really need leaf would be like maybe for around like second statue area just to speed yourself up a little bit. Third statue room as well. There's actually like a really fast hookshot strat in the big key chest room that I think I timed to be, if done optimally, about a second faster. And it's the same way that you do a floor skip in Savage, where you hookshot the chest once and you hookshot it again.
what was on Kamali's fodder? I
I believe they just got a shard from that.
okay. So that does mean that our path to Forbidden Woods is inside of Taji, which could be grapple too. But
I believe they also still have Ghost Ship, though going without Leaf can be a little bit goofy, stinky.
I think Synii is going for Ghost Ship right now. We're just gonna freaking up to I don't know words. Past the night cycle until it's there, yeah. I don't know, I'd probably...
Song of Passing is a little bit quick. If they only... I didn't catch all of it, but if they only had to play it twice...
No, they had to play it like 3 times.
Then I would say... Oh, they got Octoed, no!
Man, I kind of want Octos in season... Well, it's not going to be in season 6, but it would be cool.
Octos as like a runner's agreement could be fun. I don't think it's in the list though.
Does it have to be in the list for you to agree for a runner's agreement?
I believe they're going for a very consistent thing. Like, for you're like, they want you to opt in around near the start, and they don't want anybody feeling pressured throughout the entire tournament. So I believe that just for consistency's sake and no surprises. Alright, Ghost Ship is dead. So everybody forget that I said that Cyclist was going to have something good. I never said that. In fact, I just gaslit you into thinking that I said it was going to be something good, right? So, like...
I think Synii is opting to go Taji now.
Yeah, that's really all there is left for them.
Yeah, they don't really have anything else. Taji... At least they have a bow. And bombs. Hero's Charm and Spoiler Log. Yeah, why don't we start with Hero's Charm and Spoiler Log? Or just with Hero's Charm in general?
You just have to go get it.
We could start with Hero's Charm in general. No, you can't start with it? Why not? It's not in the options. Oh, it ruins the fun.
No, you have to be doing a spoiler log race against your opponent, and then you have to specifically go get Wallet and Grappling Hook, just so you can get a Triforce chart, and go fish up your Hero's Charm. That's the race I want to see. And I want, like, the Grappling Hook to, like, be behind Zunari or something. That would make for the best race. Alright, here's hoping that this spiky chest has the leaf. I willed it into existence. You're welcome, guys. That wasn't Crane rolling. That was me tempting fate. And Bombo Walls is a hook shot. Alright, that's really good. Floor 1 just kind of loaded.
Yeah, at least that. I think we now know that there's a small key on Uppercross, right?
Yes. So in this case, you would want to opt for first Armos. Okay, yeah, me too. In just my practice seeds against my practice buddies, over the last week I have had 2 seeds with Leaf in. I want to say it was either like Light 2 Torches or Skull's Room Chest, and I remember both times I stored it so I could do left side floor 1 skip. So I'd go through like a good portion of Taji. I'm like, oh, I have Leaf.
The statue trick?
Yeah, the bomb clip can be pretty difficult if you haven't grinded it out. It's a lot of steps as well to learn immediately. There's no harm in just going for this.
I still go for this, so...
I would say, yeah, hop across is, I believe, the slower option. But they might not entirely realize that it has the key as well. They might just be going through the motions.
Yeah, probably. Bye. Oh, you don't actually need to put 2 statues on those.
Yeah, this one's weird. It's just as soon as you've activated it, it's on forever, so you can just step on the other one.
It's like probably one of the only Switch that's like that.
There's a strat in this room. If you don't have fire and ice arrows, you can jump onto the second box, wait a second so that you're not like bobbing too much, and then you can throw your stick straight. If you are bobbing, you can just dip the end of the stick into the water behind you, though. So you wanna give it a second. But yeah, that way you don't have to go down and move any boxes.
Thank you, Link, for freaking putting this head of the stick inside of the water.
Just barely, just. It's like putting out a match. It's just like, all right, let's do this first. Alright, they do seem a little bit even here, except I believe Blank has not done hop across. If he chooses not to do it, then they are even. Well, not necessarily, because Synii gets to skip first Armos at the very least.
Yeah, that's probably why you went for it.
Yeah.
Blank does skip. Well, either way, I think they're pretty even. Oof, bumping on the pillar.
Unfortunate.
I've opted to just not do those freaking side hops. Every time I try it, I just end up being blasted by the laser or a rat.
Just kind of depends on how the statue's feeling. Okay, that's like very even there.
Yeah, pretty much. Slight lead for Synii.
Ever so slightly.
Well, I mean, technically a bit more since he doesn't have to.
That warp pot, I believe, did not have to be opened. They should be able to full clear.
Green Cola
And-
rating with the party of 5. Welcome on.
Holding hands on the Taji elevators are dangerous. What happens if you need to jump and you're holding onto someone's hand and then you make them fall? Then you would feel terrible, wouldn't you?
Would you?
Would you? Get wrecked. Fall down.
I mean, if I can make my opponent fall down just by holding their hand, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so Blank has not done first Armos or hop across. So they're gonna need their key.
They're going.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I haven't seen that play. I feel like there's a little bit of doubling down on movement that gets done this way. I might be wrong. I feel like Armos first is better.
Who knows? Maybe you need to time that.
Yeah, I'm really not sure.
Just do your usual thing and go diamond. You'll find out.
Because there's also something to be said about the platform cycles where the first time you come through, you just have to wait a cycle. But you might be able to just catch it on the way back here. Who knows? Now I'm curious. I want to like figure that out later. Armos first is better because I do it. Crane, listen. You're Crane. I know how much that means because I'm Spy. Just because we do something doesn't mean that everybody else has to. Although it'd be pretty cool. Usually people bring the statue. Really. I've never seen that before. You know what? I respect it. If you're not confident to do the boomer skip or the Cosmo hop or anything like that, just play your song, get it over with, get through the room.
Yeah.
Everyone dropping out of college would be pretty cool. Yeah, because then people would have more time to race us.
Now you're thinking.
Come on.
Blank going for the. Don't know which setup this is, but
This is just standard Cosmo hop.
oof.
With the exception of my most consistently done practice partner, I will never put anyone down for not doing boomer skip. My practice partner, we just like to trash talk each other. But if you are more comfortable with this strat, always go for it. But there is something to be said with the boomer skip being the fastest. So I will always recommend that it is practiced and learned. But if I know there are some top level runners who still don't do it, and that is perfectly fine.
I mean, Tanjo always comes up with his own setups. I feel like it's getting patched for. His setups are always patched him specifically.
Really is static coming from blank stream.
Come on.
I think they both play. Wait, do they both play on emulator? Blank going for the boomer skip.
See how it goes. A little bit further would be safer. And that angle's pretty decent. Yep, there it goes. Tanjo's here. Tanjo, how many skips have you found for second stature room in the last week?
The last week. What do you mean in the last week?
I just want to know. You have a consistent setup now? Dude, I'm so proud of you, Tanjo.
Grapple.
Does that mean that you're fast now?
Does that mean you're fast now? Commentator trash talking the other runners.
We love Tanjo, don't worry. He gets slower every day. That's what practice is for, getting slower. Getting slower, but doing it in a more flashy way. That's how you do it. Dude, getting wrecked as consistent as the last consistent setup. Tanjo, it seems to me like you just have to learn Boomer Skip, man.
I'm pretty sure Tanjo knows it. Does he?
Or
it's probably consistent.
Or Tanjo, you could just get Tingle Tuner and Tingle Balloon. That's the strat. Don't make sure that your opponent's doing something flashy when you do that, so nobody notices, so you don't get disqualified. But just like, you know, do that when nobody's looking, and you'll be fine. Now, to be fair, you're not allowed to look at your opponent's stream, so you just have to guess. You just have to be like, they're probably doing something cool right now. Oh. Strength 2. Hey, fun fact, there is a removed item in this game that is known as just bare hands, and it would have been an option to unequip your power bracelets. And then the devs realized that there's no reason to get rid of your strength, so they removed it. Bare hands, yes! You get... moments. Isn't Crane trying to figure out Ace? I'm sure Crane would love to find Ace. I mean, I already know how to do Ace in Wind Waker, but I'm not going to tell anyone.
Ace? What's Ace?
It's literally coding the game while you play, and it's why Ocarina of Time just teleports to the end credits 3 minutes in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's also why Paper Mario plays 30 minutes of Ocarina of Time.
That's always good. Just be funny to me.
Yeah, you... The fastest way to beat Paper Mario is to play Ocarina of Time for half of it. Iron Boots.
Not really needed this seed, but...
Good joke. Insert finding joy in life joke. Hey, Crane, just so you know, if you do Killer Bees, you can just bonk the tree outside the bomb shop and there's your joy. Okay, honestly, I fully agree with that. That check should be randomized. I think that would be great.
Which one?
After you've done Killer Bees, in the vanilla game, once you leave Miss Marie's, they're like, hey, it's her birthday. Can you go get her a present? It's in one of the trees on Windfall. And then if you bonk into the tree outside the bomb shop, it drops a joy pendant. And that is still a thing in Rando, except you, the Killer Bees don't talk to you immediately. You have to like talk to them yourselves.
I see.
You might not even have to talk to them. I'm not sure. I don't know if the trigger is having done Miss Marie or talking to them again. Hey trackers, where was that last shard? We were kind of just having these weird conversations. I want to say it was Mini Boss, but I might be wrong.
Was it?
Actually, wasn't it Floating Platforms room?
No, that was Grapple.
Grapple. Okay.
Yeah, with Mini Boss.
I was right. Yeah, Mini Boss. Let's go. I bet the Killer Bees never even killed anybody. Who knows? Maybe the reason why the other students at the school don't associate with them, like the two girls that are at the near the flowers at the beach, maybe it's because the Killer Bees have like trampled bees on those flowers. They just like stomped the bees. And that's why they're the Killer Bees.
Well, maybe that's why the bees are extinct. There's no
True.
There's no bees in Wind Waker.
Oh my god, the Killer Bees committed genocide, and Wind Waker no longer has honey.
It's canon, I said it. That's great.
There's a swarm of bees.
Could also just be the massive flooding of Hyrule that killed all the bees.
Nah, the gods wouldn't do that. Sure, the gods killed anyone and everyone who couldn't make it to the mountains, but, listen, don't worry about it. Hey, so it said that there's an entrance to Wind Temple and Earth Temple from underneath. Can you guys go find that real quick, so we can, like, skip most of the dungeons?
Wait, what?
In lore, the entrances you use to get into Earth Temple and Wind Temple are like secondary entrances that were on the top of the mountain, but the actual entrance is like further down, like under the ocean.
Oh.
Originally, Nintendo wanted to make more undersea locations, but the only one that made it into the final game is Hyrule because of time constraints, and that's very unfortunate. I would have loved to go under the ocean in like various other places.
I mean, we were also supposed to get 2 more dungeons.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we didn't miss out on the Fire Mountain dungeon because that was just made to be the Goron mines in Twilight Princess. But, yeah.
Wait,
The
what?
real dungeons. Yeah, it was. If you look at concept art and everything, it's the same.
So they just recycled.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we can't put it in this one, let's put it in the next one. Underwater levels are great. Didn't you love the Ocarina of Time Water Temple and the Twilight Princess Water Temple and the Majora's Mask Water Temple? They're all so great. We all love them.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure.
Master Quest Fire Mountain will be Goron Mines? Yes. Just put Goron Mines there.
Goron mines, but there's like 3 Gorons in this game.
Yeah, Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword are actually just mods because it's the same engine. Okay, there's more Gorons in the game. The other ones are just at the bottom of the ocean because they sink. Okay.
Don't they need to breathe? Aren't they dead?
No, in Twilight Princess, you can see child Gorons just chilling in the hot springs, and their heads are under the water.
Right?
Yeah.
They're enjoying nice soak. Nah, they just kept their civilization underwater. Maybe the Gorons that are in the game are just what's the word in English?
You have key, which is always a good one to have. When going through this dungeon, you can like gamble opening a key chest, but if you open one and you get small key, then you've just lost time because you're not going to use it, especially if you've already done small key skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Zoras go to Death Mountain and the Gorons go under the sea. Just a straight up swap. I love it. There was supposed to be like a whole like Goron like civilization on Fire Mountain. You can see that in concept art too. Guys, Google it. It's actually really interesting. They were also going to make a GameCube island, but then yeah, they were just gonna make an island that was a GameCube, similar to how Phantom Hourglass has their DS island.
Fair. That reminds me of it's another game completely. When Super Monkey Ball 2, the final level is just a GameCube.
Think they're supposed to be? Nah. I honestly, I feel like the reefs were just put in at the end of the game because they didn't have anything else to put in. I feel like all of the reefs were going to be something cool.
Hey, I like the reefs. I'm probably like the only one that does, but
I want to live on GameCube Island. I want to live on the reset button.
on the reset button. Yeah, don't get crushed here. It's a massive time loss.
For sure.
You don't actually even need to open this. Actually, it's better if you don't.
Yeah, you jump on top of the chest, and then as long as you hug the tree stump to the right of the room, you can make it across with or without chest storage. And then you can bring your chest storage over here to do the to skip grappling hook.
You don't even need to do that. You can just cut the ropes and.
Oh, it's faster to not cut the ropes, right?
I guess.
Yeah. So to do that room, you just jump on the chest and go.
It's maybe something I should learn.
Cabana loaded. Oh, did I miss the bottom chest? Look at me being neurodivergent again. What did we get, guys? Hey, trackers! Hey, you know what? It's not my job to keep track of the items, right? We have trackers. I'm just here to talk about 2 shards. Alright, that's what I was thinking.
Where is Blank going?
Guys, what do you consider these vine things to be? I've always looked at them to be tongues. I'm like, those are tree tongues.
Tree tongues.
Yeah. The Forbidden Woods tastes you whenever you get on with those. Don't say that. I'm sorry. You'll never get that out of your mind now. Thanks, trackers, for watching the game for Spy. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was watching the other screen.
Crane thinks they're tree toes.
I wonder if we'll see the bomb push strat.
So I don't think there's a world where you break that orb, because it's just like rupees and magic, and you're going to save warp after this. So you're gonna have your magic. Alright, I think that's all the shards that we've seen. I believe it's just Calais left that hasn't been gotten.
We need one more, I think.
Yeah, so... Yeah, Callie's all that's left.
No, and we need another one. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, I'm done. Man, imagine if
Synii still needs bows. Oh, dude, 2 bows in Diamond Step. Yeah. Let's go.
Or 2 bows in Forbidden Woods would probably be the GG's.
Oh, my most recent seed actually had 2 bows in Vine Maze, and then a bow in Basement.
Nice. Yeah.
Alkaline, I believe the command is locations.
I have 2 elbows on me right now.
Fun fact, guys, Reverse Link is reversed in every way except for his elbows and knees, technically. Everything else is backwards, including his shirt and his toes and his hands and everything. It's just his elbows and knees that are backwards. You forgot about Reverse Link, Artemis? Oh, I'm so happy that you get to remember. You should see the new sail that I added to Coral. It's great. So we got a wallet, and I missed if there was something on the Ghost Ship chest, Ghost Ship chart chest.
No, I was dead.
How can you mess up his sail? I'm terrified.
Wait,
There's a note to Mom. Okay, awesome.
what locations have we not seen yet? It's only like outside Great Fairy, Diamond Step, Angular,
and Outset Great Fairy, I believe.
and Ice Ring.
Yeah.
But we can't go Ice Ring yet.
If the bows are not in Forbidden Woods, then that's big for Blank. They get to skip like half of it.
It doesn't look like there's something in Big Key.
Deep
Just
double
monkey.
Mothula room, but yeah.
Fire and Ice on 1 stone. Not to Mom.
Mom's Fire and Ice, awesome. And if Letter from Orca has lights, then that should make it just fine for Synii. However, Blank is opting to not do their other checks here, it seems. They're just gonna go Forbidden Woods.
What do you mean into checks?
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, we've got 3 overworld checks.
Thought you meant checks in first haven. I was like, we don't have any checks in first haven in Miniblins.
Are you sure, though? Have you checked? Have you gone and checked?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oof. No.
That is unfortunate.
It happened to me in a
sorry to
race as
see it.
well.
Who is at advantage right now?
I'd say.
As far as races go, which one of them can afford a loss?
I think it's Blank,
Okay.
who's coming from the winner bracket.
Blank
Yeah.
is up. Okay.
Yeah, because we can't see the thing. Like, y'all can, but not us. No, we get spit out. At this point, just bombed.
Yeah.
Spud.
There it is.
A bit too early. No, Blank again. Okay, we
Just
have
refresh
to.
your page. What did Crane do?
I think we were just very decent.
Oh, were we?
We were ahead.
Refresh the runners. Yeah. There's been a lot of synchronizing to so it's makes sense. If we spoiled anything, I blame it on Crane.
Yeah, it's always Crane's fault. This seed is actually not too bad. For a Crane seed, it's pretty decent.
Give Crane hope like that.
I mean, right now we're only looking
You
for
spoiled
one
Blank getting P-Hat in the face. You know what? Honestly, that makes it better, because then you can look out for it and be like, here it comes!
Didn't Blank get behat twice, so...
Yes. I think it happens with did it? Oh, maybe. Okay, so if Blank had have done their other checks, that would have put them in a really good position to skip half the dungeon. Wait, if we know all of the shard locations, what if lights are just Master Sword Chamber? What if Crane does that to us today?
True, it could be. Hyrule is open. Well, it's not open, but...
What did we get in Tower of the Gods here? There was a shard in Mini Boss. Does that count as path to Ganon? Or are shards path to Hyrule? Because that's what I'm wondering.
Pretty sure it's Pet to Ganon.
Okay. Oh, there was Hookshot there too. That could be path to Ganon. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Just do Fairy Cover. Or Mort Cover. Spy is still the only one that has done Mort Cover in a race.
I think so. I believe it's been done. I don't know if it was done in Season 5. Though I believe in Season 4 it was done in qualifiers.
Was it?
But I did it in a bracket match.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But I feel like it was done in Season 5. I might be lying to you though. I don't know.
Outset Great Fairy is hard.
Okay. So this leaves Angular and Ice Ring.
Yeah. And Master Sword Chamber.
Ah, yes. I'd probably just do Ice Ring and Angular because they're right next to each other. 2 checks over 1. Higher odds. But if you're feeling a little bit lucky, you could check Master Sword Chamber. That being said, Synii has Diamond Step left to do and Cabana left to do.
If you're feeling like Linkus, you skip an entire dungeon just to check Master Sword Chamber and you win.
The only optimal decision. Game 2 will be Earth Temple, Wind Temple for maximum banger. Let's go. Honestly, I would... My least favorite dungeons for a race would be, like... I don't mind Earth Temple, but it is long, so I'd say Earth Temple and Tower of the Gods, just because they're long dungeons. I don't really mind Wind Temple, I actually kind of like doing Wind Temple.
Same. I think Tower of the Gods is my least favorite.
In Season 4, I didn't like Dragoner's Cavern, I remember that.
Why not?
I think I was just bad. I think I was just not a good runner.
Oh, getting the clip. And getting the chest grab.
Someone needs to make Master Quest dungeons. Right now. Can someone make some Master Quest dungeons for before this race is done, so we can all just do new dungeons?
Oof. The
Skill issue? Spy.
yeah.
Hey, it's not toxic to say skill issue if I'm talking about myself, okay? It's...
It's sad that going onto the boat isn't optimal.
Well, oh yeah, here's Blank doing that strat. Well, they cut down some of the seeds or vines or whatever, but yeah, you basically just jump on that chest and you'd hug the tree stump and you'd make it. Optimal equals optional, dude. I disagree. I think you should unbuffered manual super swim all the time.
Do it. Learn to unbuffer manual super swim.
Who says I haven't already?
We'll do it in races all the time from now on. Just don't use your boat.
A man of culture. Okay, listen, I am the guy who has a practice file of rando that does not have 4 swords on it so that I can practice barrier skip whenever I want to.
Imagine practicing a trick that is banned.
Agreement, unban barrier skip.
Yes, Synii about to get 2 shards and a bow. And yeah, I think Synii is ahead right now. Because then he's just gonna go for Ice Ring and Angular. That's gonna be pretty fast.
Just getting to just go south and get that out of the way.
Yeah.
There's Fire and Ice, so that's just gonna work out for them. Ice Ring, Angular, and Hyrule. Yep, that is all that is left. And well, Synnii's about to get their 2 shards, so they're just gonna have to choose. they're going to be in the most optimal position to just go do Ice Ring and Angular. So I'm not expecting a high roll gamble. But it's... Oh, actually, I would say Blank probably won't either, because they can just go west to the Ice Ring.
True.
But Blank also has that Outset Great Fairy to taunt them. Synii did Outset Fairy. I believe it was like a chart or something.
No, it was a piece of art.
It was a piece of art? What if it was a piece of chart? The Great Fairy was just in there bored doing arts and crafts with the treasure chart, cutting it up, making little people.
Making little people?
Here, Link, have the rest of this chart. It's in scraps. Figure it out.
Shards are already something. Imagine if.
You guys, but I think Synnie's model would look a lot better if it was in reverse.
No, I don't think it. I don't think so.
I think it's just a matter of opinion, and yours is wrong. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Man.
There's only one player that thinks that. Hey, don't forget, back in Season 4, Elena and I had swapped models for our race. So Elena did a ZSR race with Reverse Link. Don't forget that, okay?
You're getting a challenge by...
Oh. Let's go.
Reverse Link.
Man, I have had the names. So I'm a big nerd. Not only do I speedrun a 20-year-old Zelda game, but I also play D&D like 2 to 3 times a week, and I DM 2 of those. And the amount of NPCs that I have had across my campaigns name stuff like Lunk or Lonk or even Lank.
Wait, have you?
Yes, I have. I don't think I've named one in my most recent campaign, but I have in my others, and it's a lot of fun. They're always like little goblin guys. Yeah, just like just a little like autistic goblin named Blanc, and they're the party's favorites.
Wait, what were the? Well, I know we're going off topic, but what were the names of the goblin on the ship? Do you remember?
Okay, so Ice Ring did not have it. That just means we have Angular and MS. So we're just gonna go get Angular and check it out.
Yeah.
No off topic. Hey, that was me. That was me getting back on topic. Okay. That was I dodged the question because we're not here to talk about that.
Fair.
Proud of Spy. Yay.
Wow. But Spy was the one going off topic in the first place.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's propaganda right there. I only do what I am expected of. So fine. Yeah, Link's Canon brothers. Yeah, they exist. Ooh, that is probably going to leave a mark on his head. Angular cave.
This could still be bait bag.
So how many angles is that, Crane? Four angles. Are they 90-degree angles? Because then we just have we have a perfect square. Crane is that this is proof that Crane is just squared all around.
Do you think this is bait bag, Spy?
It would be funny, and I think I would like it, but it's probably not.
No, it wasn't. Big said. Bait bag was probably in a barren location.
I'm gonna guess like Fire Mountain or something.
Yeah, or Needle Rock.
Okay, so on BlankXai, they just have Calais and Angular, and they're most likely going to do Ice Ring first. So it's going to be pretty tough for Blank, but they are one up at the moment.
I mean, we always want to see the most races, so that we'll probably be getting a game 2 for this one as well. We got a game 2 from the Dins group. No, did we? Yes.
This hasn't happened yet.
Dins hasn't happened. No, it was Ferrar's group then.
Yeah. No hate on the runners of Dins, but I would also like a game 2 of Dins just so that we have just the most amount of races. That would be great.
Yeah, so Quasi, that means you have to win. No stress. Just win.
Alright, so that's a 120-30. You can see the time difference. Oh man, the tracker's going crazy on spamming that Triforce right there. Don't think I didn't see that. Doing a randomizer? Yep. We're seeing who can find things faster by employing all of their glitches. Feaster. Feaster. Where's Tuba? You can't talk about feet without Tuba. Can someone at Tuba?
Synii is your dad? Is he actually?
Everyone's my dad. And I'm everyone's dad.
Wait, I'm not your dad, though.
What? Wait. I'm adopted.
Yes.
Oh.
We have Blank going to check. Yeah, the Master Sword Chamber dip.
Unfortunate for Blank.
Imagine if it's spiky. And they do it because it's bait bag.
Okay, so yes, by finding out on live on ZSR. This is unfortunate for Blank. I believe this puts him in a situation where there is a gamble opportunity for Outset Great Fairy. Let's hope that that's not the decision made. All right, love to see it. We're going for Ice Ring Angular. Better adopted than not, though. What does that mean?
I think he means like better It's better that you're adopted than.
You know what?
you're not.
Actually, yeah, I agree. It's probably better than I'm adopted, because otherwise I would have had to grow up with reverse parents.
Reverse parents.
Yeah, I've never met them, but I'd assume they're in reverse. Maybe one of them's upside down. Who knows? Can we get inverse link?
Inverse.
Can we get inside out?
Inside out, please don't. Please. Please no inside out Link.
Inside out, reversed, upside down, all in one.
Would that even be Link's tail?
It'd be an eldritch horror.
With two hands, two right hands, yes.
No, because then one of the hands would be correct. We can't have that. Inside out Link would be mostly invisible because of the face. Yeah, listen, I was thinking about that, but it's not fun to think about it that way. Yo, can I just have an invisible model? Can I just hey, ZSR, is that banned? Can we have invisible models?
I don't think you need to ask DSR. I think you need to ask the Wind Waker random mods.
Shut up.
That's called storing the stone DRA.
You saying that made me think of like the temple songstones, and I'm like, where is there a songstone?
Yeah, no, I think right now it's pretty sure it's gonna be Synii winning. Blank did not go to Angular after that.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Did Blank do Ice Ring?
Yes.
Interesting decision to not just go Angular after. That's probably not going to be really good on the mental when they find out that their item is not here.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? We'll just leave that last bat there. They get to stay. Oh, it died.
Big rip.
On strat. Do we set up for Trog? Ooh, no, we don't.
We got the double stun though. Ooh.
Blank, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with this. The piece of chart.
The piece of chart.
See me crazy. Damn, Drew's dad is correct.
It's gonna be a sub 130. It's not bad.
.30's really good, especially for like a tot GC. Alright, the last check in the game here, besides, you know, not dying to Ganon, I guess. Do we get it?
What's the second fastest dungeon? Is it DRC or Forbidden Woods?
It's between It's between like FF and Forbidden Woods. FF's faster all around, but for Go modes, FF's probably just fastest, and then Forbidden Woods is definitely second.
Okay. Yeah, FF is definitely the fastest dungeon, but there's also just like 6 check, including the boss.
And Crane, I'm sure you know a lot about second fastest. Wait, no, I'm sorry, that's mean.
Wow, freaking commentator dissing this the redeemer.
I'm kidding. Crane is like super real. Is like second slowest. Damn, Crane doubling down on it. If you don't like it, you can mute me. See, yeah, suddenly Spy just like disappears.
You should do that, Crane.
Disclaimer: if Spy ever trash talks anyone, he never means it. I love all of you guys.
Who is Spy?
Who is Spytron? Do you guys know? And that's time at 1:29. I believe he had hit it at 31, but then didn't end his timer for another second. And then we're still not in Hyrule for Blank, which is unfortunate. It just unfortunately took like the made the wrong decisions for their casino at the end, and that is a forfeit. It was really fun to watch, regardless of who won, though.
Yeah.
But this means that we are going to have a game 2, and I'm sure they're going to be coming in to join us in a minute. Hello, guys.
Welcome.
Hello. GG's.
GG's to both of you.
Yeah. Immediately, is there anything that stands out to you guys about this?
Crane Seed.
Crane Seed?
Private Oasis was loaded.
Private Oasis was loaded. And then I probably should have gone Angular, so I last checked Synii. I didn't go Angular until the very end, and yeah.
Same, except Hyrule, but I did Ice Ring along the way.
Oh. Yeah, I also forgot to save at Ice Ring instead of soft reset. I soft reset instead of save.
Oh, that's
okay.
No. I had missed that, and I was wondering why you hadn't gone Angular. That makes more sense.
Yeah, and I was just like, I gotta go outset at this point, because it's either gonna be an outset or nothing.
Yeah, I did that too. Kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
Outset was just a piece of chart.
I liked your opening. I believe it was you, Blank, where you did the sail jump into Pilot. I was about to talk about. I was like, oh, here you either just wait for the gunboat to die or you come back later, and then you did that, and I was like, oh, dude, Blank would totally be ahead of me in the seed right now.
Yeah, if only it wasn't dead.
Yeah, I maybe should learn that sail jump.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
Yeah, that boat did not want to die.
Something that I noticed for both of you during your Western swim, once you clip out, before you start charging your swim, just swim away from the island until you see that Link clips out of the secondary wall. That way you will never clip back into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Blank that got you, right?
Yep, it got me.
Yeah. They were good swims otherwise, and it was fun to watch both of you doing that.
This race was pretty fun all around.
There could have been, we weren't sure which way this was going. Synii, you had more dungeons done for a lot of it, but Blank, if you had just done a little bit more overworld, you could have potentially skipped half of Forbidden Woods.
So true. And I was really debating it. I was debating, do I just go get storage and BK skip and then go do the rest of Overworld? But yeah, then I decided to go explore the rest of it, and I was like, shoot.
If you're already
I maybe could have done the same. But in these settings, dungeons, those are your density. I figured I'd do that.
Yeah, it's like you wouldn't you very much don't want to leave a dungeon if you're already in there. It's basically just overworld before or after is the decision to be made.
Also, thank you for giving me the leaf like right before, since I don't know how to do Tower of the Gods vanilla.
Oh, I summoned that into existence. By the way,
God.
I was talking about how me and chat were talking about how we've had a lot of like left side leafs recently on TWWR, and I was like, dude, watch there be a leaf right here, and then you opened it and got it. I was like, you're welcome.
I even did the ghost ship first since I didn't want to go in the TWWR without a leaf.
If you guys watch this back, ignore the fact that we are very neurodivergent and we often forgot to pay attention to what you got.
Honestly, I totally understand though.
It's a good thing we have trackers.
Yeah, the trackers like saved us like 5 times, if not more.
Yeah, I literally do that in the middle of my own seeds. Is I'll get something and then I'll look at my tracker and just press the B button and I'll collect my item and be like, oh shoot,
yeah,
I didn't watch any of that.
I have missed go mode before because like I just didn't pay attention and I was in go mode for like half of ET one time.
Wow.
I'm not sure if there's anything specific to bring up here. Oh yeah, apparently I think I missed it, but there was something that Synii did on PG3 that people were talking about. Something about like a double hit or something.
Oh, I kind of unintentionally got like a double hit on it. Like when it was landing and then the arrow hit.
Ooh.
Something like that.
That was pretty pog to watch.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. I'm very intrigued.
Also, you going for your crip without the setup is pretty fun.
There's a setup for crip shot?
Yeah.
There's a setup?
It's not. This is not the first time I've heard someone say that. Don't mind me while I sign up for the next race.
Yeah, god dang it. I was really hoping that this would all be over today just because I just feel so tired. Like these past couple weeks I've just been straight dead shot.
Oh wow, I'm gonna have to wake up early for your next race. So I'm a time zone ahead of Eastern. So even though like it was 5 Eastern, it was 6 for me. I woke up at 5:30 today.
But you woke up at 5:30.
Don't worry about it. My alarm woke me up. We were good.
Wait, 5:30 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
So you missed 30 minutes of the match?
No, because I'm an hour ahead of you guys.
Oh, okay.
So I woke up half an hour before your race.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see your next one. There was definitely a lot of different paths that you took. I think in this seed, the play was to just do overworld before dungeons.
It really was.
Yeah.
That's so heartbreaking.
I think Blank, you had a lot of overworld done before Tower of the Gods. No, I think that was Synii that got.
I had overworld full cleared up to Tower of the Gods.
Yeah, you had full cleared overworld very, very quickly, and then went Tower of the Gods. Blank, you were a little bit behind. You guys were actually on the after floor 1 skip. You guys were on the elevators at the same time.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I almost forgot to roll into the elevator.
I am interested to know, Synii, you did hop across, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about key logic until I was in that room.
Okay.
So I figured I'd just grab the key and then skip the next one.
Yeah, I was figuring it was either you just were going through the motions or you just made a call. We weren't sure.
I was so excited that I forgot to remember my key logic about the leaf.
Oh yeah, the leaf. You're like, yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, leafless TWWR isn't fun. It's possible.
No, it's not. I also tried to do that storage in TWWR after getting the leaf, where it's like a no item storage, so that way you can get under the waterfall. That Pix taught me, and I had never practiced that storage spot, and in the middle of it, I was like, why am I trying this? Like, I haven't practiced this at all.
I still need to do the behind bombable wall chest anyway.
It's always a good idea for like in a race to just do what you know and like go for if it's a bracket match at least.
Yeah,
I'll always
exactly.
I'll always advocate for doing random stuff during casual races, because that way not only do you get to practice stuff, but you get to practice them under pressure without consequence. There's still, I don't think there was anything else that kind of called to mind for me. Blonde, do you have anything?
No, not particularly.
All right, how about you guys? Anything else? Blank and Synii. It was kind of just the seed was a little bit linear in the middle, like just a bottleneck. So it was very similar. I know, Synii, you got Skullhammer before Thorned.
Yeah.
And that helped out. We were talking about Cliff Plat routing for a while. We were talking about like, if it's dead, do you just commit and go up top so that you can like chest storage in? What do you do? And then you got lucky. You got your Skullhammer, and you're able. And then because of bombs, you didn't even have to do a 2-quadrant sail. You were able to just go Bomb Island Thorned.
Yeah, Hammer was outset, right? For the male.
Yeah, it was Mesa.
Yeah, it was Mesa.
Oh, Mesa. Yeah, I did get a little lucky there. Although I don't know if I would go for the storage or if I would just leave the Thorn Fairy for later. Tough decision.
The optimal play that someone mentioned in chat is you go up top to highest aisle, and then you use the Korok's like 50 text boxes so you can get double storage, and then you swim.
That's not happening from me.
That sounds unoptimal. Sounds like the reverse of whatever optimal is.
It's definitely not something that you would expect to see from like in like a Miniblins seed. It's very much a sweaty gamer play. There's not many people that you'd see do that. We're going to ignore the fact that I've done it. Moving on.
Yes, the Spy is a sweaty gamer.
I feel like there's something like on the tip of my tongue that I wanted to bring up that I like should have taken a note of, but I can't quite remember. So, if anybody else, if nobody else has anything that they want to bring up,
the pea hats.
Oh,
the pea hats killed me so hard, and I swear I've never had that third pea hat ever attack me. And I was like, "There's no way! There's no way!" And
then I think I know which room you're talking about.
No, it was
getting into FW.
Oh, into
the pea hats knocked me down like 3 times, and then I ran out of magic, and I was just like, "This is terrible."
That was unfortunate to see. Everyone knows the feeling, though.
Yeah. I've had that happen in my bracket match as well.
I usually play it safe and go around the pea hats. Don't tempt luck.
Remember,
don't tempt fate.
You can always knock them back by just tapping the leaf button, so it's not too bad.
And that's the thing that I didn't understand is I did that, but then it would be like, I don't know if I tapped it a singular frame too early, but I tapped it and then it would hit me immediately afterwards, and I'm just like, I hate my life.
Something that some people sometimes get wrong is that they just try to do a leaf pump, which doesn't help. You actually just have to just use the item.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it goes the other way. You'll see newer runners like start a seed, and they'll be like, "Oh, I don't know if we can clear this. We're gonna have to do some leaf pumps," and then they just hit the leaf button a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only bringing this up because I am guilty of this from when I was new as well.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that can be brought up, because otherwise, we can probably hand it back to Crane, or I think Crane was replaced. I believe Crane left, and somebody else is taking over for Crane.
Yeah.
We can hand it back to them, but and then thank you to everybody else that was helping out with this. Me and Blanc are very much ADHD, and if it wasn't for the trackers, we wouldn't have been able to properly commentate the race.
No, don't talk about it.
All right, yeah, I think that's it for me. I don't have anything else to say.
All right, yeah. We did the button pass with Crane, so I'm finishing this. So thanks to both runners for this race. And good luck for the last game of the group. Will be a fantastic match probably. Also, a big thanks to both our commentators today, Spytron and Blanc. And also thanks to our trackers today, Artemis Smith and Tweety. So that's it for Wind Waker for today. And there might be some A Link to the Past randomizer cross keys races tonight. Probably Slumberjack versus Megawatt in a little more than 1 hour. And we can also have GFE versus Exodus. That is in a little more than 2 hours. But tomorrow we have a game 2 of this last match of Group Nayru between Blanc and Synii. So definitely watch that one if you want to see the end of the tournament for them. And we will have the Group Dean Grand Finals Game 1 and 2 on Monday. Actually, on Sunday and Monday. So, yeah. That's the end of the tournament coming up right there. So,
I'll see you guys in all of those.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for us for tonight. We are going to raid Teletar that is doing some co-op rondo with Database right now. So yeah, thanks everyone, and see you later. Bye.
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 See you, everyone.